Well, I'd like to welcome you all to our event announcement. We have some great news we want to announce. CenturyLink Arena is getting back into the fight business, and we've created our own MMA brand, as you can see, Front Street Fights. So we're excited to announce this. We've got a vision of working with the local MMA community. We want to be able to work with them, all the different fight clubs, and grow the sport in the Treasure Valley and also the Northwest. And we're hoping to have some great fighters come out of the Treasure Valley and move on up into such fighters as Bellator or UFC. I'd like to kind of also talk about the fight team we put together, or the team we put together to put these fights on. First of all, we have Sean Rhodes, who is our assistant GM back there, who is kind of the brains behind the operation, does all the numbers and helped us to create this great event. We have Todd Carlson, who's not here today, who is our matchmaker. We had Alfred Benson, who is going to be our fighter liaison, who will deal with all the fighters. And then we have Mark Zaborski, who's in the back here, who is our production manager, who's going to be in charge of putting the show together. Again, our vision is to take this to the next level in the Boise area and turn Front Street Fights into a great brand that provides great professional fights and amateur fights. Our first fight is going to be May 16th. That's a Friday. We're going to have 4 professional fights and 6 amateur fights. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Alfred Benson to talk about the great fighters we have here today.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. First and foremost, I want to say that outside of this, I also have been managing professional fighters here locally for, I don't know, about 5 years. And we've been really, really looking forward to having a local organization that's a professional sporting organization like this come into the fold to help us grow our young talent. We have tons of talent here. We have a long-rooted history of mixed martial arts in the Valley, starting with Jens Pulver. And along that note, one of the guys that's actually going to be main eventing on this card, Jason Flynn, has been fighting professionally since 1999. So this is his 15th year. I think he's competed here a few times, James. You could probably confirm with that, but nothing to this magnitude. So, coming from a guy that's been helping, young athletes try to grow in this sport, it's been really difficult. We've had to travel many distances and a lot of full car trips and things like that. So, just side note, I'm really excited about this as a manager and somebody that's involved in the community. It's a really big deal for us. But with that being said, I know from an organization standpoint, what we've been trying to focus on is finding the best local talent, that this is what they want to do with themselves. They're chasing a dream. They want to get to the next level. They want to fight in the Bellators, the UFCs, the World Series of Fighting. We do have local athletes that are doing that already, but we just need a consistent program and a consistent platform for them to be able to get to that point. And that's what this show is going to provide. So with that being said, again, 3 of the guys that are definitely on the card that we can speak of that are all pros. Jason Flynn was the one I just mentioned. He's a former Ultimate Fighter contestant, if you're familiar with the show Tough. He's also has very notable wins over incredible guys like Dennis Kang and Dean Lister, and so it kind of goes back, but he's one of the I'd say the forefathers of MMA here locally, so it's an honor to see that high of level mixed martial arts on a local card. He's 10-3 officially. He's 14-3, but on the databases he's 10-3. He'll be main eventing the card against a very talented fighter out of Montana, which also is an Ultimate Fighter contestant, and Leo Bercier. And that should be a really, really great match. Then we go down the list. We have Colton Vaughn, which is another one of our local stars here that's definitely been growing, and his career is growing leaps and bounds. He is going to be facing Jameel Jones. Sometimes I make that mistake, but once again, another talented fighter, and that's what's great about this organization. We don't have to pit our best against our best anymore. So we can use Boise as our platform to grow. Everybody can cross-train, everybody can get better, and we can bring outside talent in to compete against. I think that's a really big step for us as well. So once again, down the line, we also have Ricky Steele. Ricky Steele is one of our up-and-comer pros here. He fights in the 135-pound division. He's one of the more prolific karate stylists that's transitioned into mixed martial arts. He's undefeated as a pro, undefeated as an amateur, and to be making his second pro fight on this card against another undefeated, talented fighter out of Montana. Who else we got? Oh, Miles Hunsinger, which is also from this part of the woods, but he's transitioned down and he's training out of a Syndicate MMA gym in Las Vegas now. They just had more bodies and an opportunity for him to go down there and train, so that's where he's training for this upcoming bout. So what I'm getting at is all these fighters, this is what they want to do. This is their life. This is the dream they want to chase, and this is a great platform for them to, be able to showcase their skills. And for me, I'm just excited for the public to be able to see high-level mixed martial arts at CenturyLink, and that's what you're going to definitely see. So you'll hear a lot more about the fighters and their records, and I'm sure they'll show past fights, and you guys will get very familiar with who everybody is soon. But from me and the fighters that I represent, and along with the other people, it's just we're super, super excited. So I'm glad you guys all made it. Appreciate it.
All right, I think that's it. So if you want to get some one-on-ones with anybody, we can certainly set that up. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate it. And we'll see you May 16th at CenturyLink Arena for Front Street Fights.
Thank you.